Hey guys, it's McSuper and welcome back to NBA Live Mobile. The 2019 NBA Finals are around the corner, and that means the 2019 NBA Finals promo will be coming to NBA Live Mobile tomorrow. So this promo will start tomorrow, Thursday, May 30th at 7 a.m. Eastern Time. Note the start time is not 10 a.m. Eastern Time. It just got moved. That was announced yesterday by EA when they said they would do updates 3 hours earlier than before. So now it's going to be 7 a.m. Eastern Time or 4 a.m. Pacific if you are in the Pacific time zone like me, for example. This promo will run for 18 days until June 17th, 2019, which is 1 day after Game 7 of the real NBA Finals between the Raptors and the Warriors. So it's a great end date. Let's look at the campaign map real quick. As you see, there are 5 Blitz events. One more event on the left that I will talk about in a second. And of course, you can see the 106 overall Kawhi Leonard on the left. Alright, so let's keep going here. Let's talk about the campaign map. The goal is to collect elite trophy tokens to level up the historic heroes and acquire NBA Finals game elites. If you level up a historic hero to 105 overall, you'll receive a historic Finals Mastery token. Elite Team Trophy tokens can be used anywhere where the Elite Trophy tokens can be used except for leveling up the historic heroes in sets. So for example, only the Elite Lakers Trophy tokens can be used to level up the Magic Johnson, but they cannot be used to level up the other 3 historic heroes. I believe the other 3 historic heroes are Dwayne Wade, LeBron James, and Tim Duncan. So we'll talk about the Masters in a second, but for now let's keep going here. If you haven't noticed already, this promo is very much like the Mobile Madness campaign we had in March. So take note of that as we keep going. At games 1, 3, 5, and 6 of the 2019 NBA Finals, you will receive a historic choice token. In sets, use this to choose which historic hero's NBA Finals story you would like to play. You will get a chance to do all 4 Masters, but realistically no money spent. You will only be able to get 2 Masters with the boost. We'll talk about that when we go through the calculations, after we go through the details. So stay tuned, maybe in about 5 to 6 minutes we'll talk about the calculations. At the top left, you will see the 2 2019 NBA Finals Masters rotating. You may click on them to see their stats. As for right now, I believe the stats are not on the Reddit page just yet, so make sure that you look at the stats before you choose how to play this promo. Acquire 4 historic Finals Mastery tokens and 20 NBA Finals Game Elites to exchange in sets for a 2019 NBA Finals Mastery Choice Pack, which is a 106. Exchange your 106 overall NBA Finals Master and 10 more Elites to get a 106 overall Master with an ability. Do not use the ability token on the NBA Finals Master. Instead, use them on the 105 overall historic heroes. There are 5 Blitz events, 3 with 8-hour refreshes and 2 with 24-hour refreshes. And there's one node on the map that looks different, which is the Player of the Game event. After each real game of the 2019 NBA Finals, EA will announce a new player in the game, where a 24-hour event will unlock, and you can play for a chance at a top overall version of the player of the game. You can also get the player of the game in the store. This is how each category looks like. If you choose the LeBron James, for example, you can do that. As you see here, the one that says 16 hours on it, that's the game of the day thing, the player of the day event. So let's go through this. Yeah, so this will be the map for Dwayne Wade, this will be the map for Tim Duncan, and this will be the map for Magic Johnson. You can choose whichever one you want starting tomorrow. Here are the Blitz events. We have one for 25 stamina, 50, and 75. As usual, the 25 stamina event gives you 1 gold trophy token as the first win, and a 1 gold trophy token on repeat attempts. The 50 stamina event gives you 2 plus 2, so 2 on your first win. 75 stamina, it does give you a first win bonus of 3 gold trophy tokens and a repeat of 3 as well. So finally, EA decides to make the 75 stamina event give you a first win boost once again. The Mega Blitz event refreshes every 24 hours. I believe it costs no stamina, and it gives you a first win bonus of 4 gold trophy tokens, but you can only do it once per day. And of course, we also have an NBA Finals moment, which gives you 1 Elite Trophy token, which is the same as 5 gold trophy tokens, and refreshes every 24 hours. As you see here, here's the... Oh, it costs 1,000 coins. Ah, it costs 1,000 coins, not stamina. Oh, that's pretty interesting. Okay, so now let's talk about player of the game. Following each game, we will release our top overall player of the game. You can get them in the stores, sets, or the player of the game event on the NBA Finals campaign map. The player of the game event costs 25 stamina, gives you a 1 gold trophy token on your first win, and gives you a repeat reward, a 1 gold trophy token with a chance at the 105 overall player of the game. You can always buy those in the store. This is what the event looks like. Here's also the schedule for the NBA Finals, if you didn't know already. Following each game, we'll see the 105 overall player of the game. So make sure you stay tuned for that. Now, as you know, if you played Mobile Madness this year in NBA Live Mobile, you will know how this works basically. In each section of this promo, say you are going for Dwayne Wade. Dwayne Wade was in the Miami Heat, so this is what we're looking at right now. So there are 7 events and 14 challenges in total. You can get 7 gold trophy tokens and 7 elite trophy tokens, but only for the respective teams. Same goes for the Cavaliers, the Spurs events, and the Lakers events. Okay, so here are the 2 master sets right here, Kevin Durant and Kawhi Leonard. And let's go over the rest of the campaign sets. So you turn in 10 gold trophy tokens, for 1 Elite Trophy token. You turn in 50 for 5. You can also turn in the Elite Trophy tokens for games 1 to 7 elites. The top overall elite is 102. So if you want to go for these players, feel free to do so, even though I would not recommend you to do that until you finish at least 1 historic hero. Preferably you would want to do 2, but I don't know if you'll have enough time after finishing 2 masters with the boost. So do this at your own discretion. Honestly, best advice is go for the historic heroes first. Historic heroes means 105 overalls. So by that I mean Dwayne Wade, LeBron James, Magic Johnson, and Tim Duncan. You can turn in 15 of the NBA Finals game elites to get a 105 overall NBA Finals player of the game 1 to 7. This is a little bit better, but I guess that's the incentive for doing the tokens, you know? So 15 NBA Finals game elites will cost 75 Elite Trophy tokens. 75 for one of these NBA Finals player in the game. Again, I will look at the stats of these players compared to the heroes, the historic heroes. The historic heroes cost 118 Elite Trophy tokens to get the boost. I would not imagine that these 105 overall player of the games would give boosts, or bench boosts I mean. I would imagine that they won't. So I would honestly go for the historic heroes over these 105 overall player of the games. But again, it's your choice on how you can spend these. I would think that you'll be able to get 3 of these 105 overall NBA Finals player of the games. No money spent if you do not go for the historic heroes. So take note of that. For the NBA Finals ability token, which you can use on the historic heroes, you need 10 NBA Finals game elites. You can get those off the auction house or through the sets. For the 106 Masters, you will need to complete all 4 historic heroes, just like Mobile Madness. You also need 20 NBA Finals game elites. And if you want the ability on the Master, you turn in 10 more NBA Finals game elites, plus your 106 overall Master. Alright, so for each of these historic heroes, you are going to need 118 Elite Trophy tokens to get the bench boost on him. And if you want the ability on him, you can turn in the ability token to give him an ability. Again, all of this you can choose on the first day. You will get a chance to go through all 4 of these campaigns. Mini campaigns, I should say. Personally, I think I'll be going for the Dwayne Wade. And again, I know how many of you guys like LeBron James or Magic Johnson. So you can obviously choose. I would probably go for Tim Duncan for my second historic hero, because I personally am going to go for the historic heroes over a player of the game sets. Again, it's your choice. I'm not here to influence any of your decisions. I'm just going to give you my recommendations. The top players for the NBA Finals game elites, where you need 5 elite tokens. Those include, for game 1 is 102 overall Willis Reed. For game 2 is 102 Maurice Cheeks. For game 3 is 102 Dan Majero. For game 4 is 102 Moses Malone. For game 5 it is Elgin Baylor. For game 6 it is Bob Pettit. And game 7 is Tom Hanswan. The players of the game are not decided yet. We will see what happens in the NBA Finals. I would think that we are probably going to see a Steph Curry or maybe a Klay Thompson, maybe a Kyle Lowry. We never know. Okay, so the changes EA made in this campaign. Bonus packs are back. You can finally open up those bonus packs. They contain 1 gold trophy token per pack. Veteran users will have 6 legacy events to play and will get a total of 12 gold trophy tokens. There are 2 extra blitz events, your reactionary content, and you can earn ability for your heroes and for the masters. Okay, so now before we end off today, let's go over some math and calculations. Shout out to Barry Allen 567 for making these awesome calculations. You rock, man. Okay, so as you know, the campaign duration of this promo is 18 days. Every day you should be able to get 40 gold trophy tokens just from doing the first win rewards. I'm sure you guys will grind more. The NBA Finals Player in the Game events gives you 2 gold trophy tokens for the first win. Again, you can play these events more than once. The historic map events, assuming you open all 4 maps, which you really should, that will give you 28 gold trophy tokens and 28 elite team tokens, 7 for each team. Bonus packs you should be able to open 4 times per day, maybe 5 if you are very diligent. You will get 4 gold trophy tokens per day. Coin packs, we are not sure of those informations just yet. So in total, you should be able to get 840 gold tokens. And you should be able to get 84 elite tokens from that. That's pretty good. But I'm sure you can get much more than that. So for 1 master, you need 118 elite tokens without the abilities. So in total, you are going to need 472 elite tokens to complete all the team masters, which honestly is not going to be possible. No money spent, unfortunately. 2 masters is probably the most you can go. Or I think you can also go for 3 masters without the boosts. So again, choose how you want to play this campaign. There are some strategies, of course, linked to this promo. Here it says that you shouldn't spend your tokens until the end of the promo, which is a very good idea because there are a lot of possibilities, very many for sure. You may never know, maybe the Game of the Day Masters might be something you want to go for. Maybe you're going to want to save your tokens for those. So maybe you don't want to pull the trigger on the historic heroes just yet until you get a better understanding of what's going on. Bonus pack savers. This is your chance to open some of those packs. For example, I have 207 bonus packs saved up as of right now. And that will only give me 20 elite tokens, but this is a decent head start. And also, because this is similar to the March Madness or the Mobile Madness promo, there might be some boom or bust packs in the League versus League tab. You can claim those for League tokens. That might be able to provide you some extra elite tokens, or maybe even a high overall player. So maybe that's a good idea as well. So make sure you are saving up the League tokens. And that is basically going to wrap it up for this preview. I hope you learned some things. I'm sure you didn't, but anyways, This is a pretty good promo as I see it, even though it's a little bit of a copy and paste of the Mobile Madness. There are some new things that I do like in this promo, like a good first win events and some various options for what you want to get. You can choose between the historic heroes, you can go for the game of the day masters, or you can just take a break from the game if you are such of a bore. Well, anyways, this is a good promo. Make sure you start grinding tomorrow. We'll maybe talk about this a little bit more in tomorrow's video, so stay tuned for that. Thank you guys for watching my preview. Smash that like button if you enjoyed it. Happy grinding to you all. And as always, it is time for us to go. See you guys. And happy grinding.